Finding the perfect FM transmitter frequency for your car can often feel like trying to pick the winning lottery numbers. But, unlike the randomness of lottery, there's a bit of science and strategy involved here. First off, the key to finding the best frequency for an FM transmitter in a car depends largely on where you are, in this case, Portland, Oregon. The goal is to find a frequency that's clear of local FM radio stations to avoid interference. Remember, FM radio stations operate in the range of 88.1 to 107.9 MHz, so you're looking for the sweet spots that these stations aren't using. In more congested areas, such as the heart of Portland, finding an entirely clear frequency might be tougher due to the plethora of local radio stations fighting for airspace. However, the general approach to finding a good frequency is to start at the ends of the FM band, either the lower end, 88.1, 91.9 MHz, or the higher end, 107.1, 107.9 MHz, as these areas are less likely to be occupied by major broadcasts. Here's a step-by-step guide to nailing down the best frequency. 1. Turn on your radio. Start by powering up your car's radio and begin from one end of the FM spectrum. It's often easier to start at 88.1 MHz. 2. Scan for static. You're listening for static or as close to static as you can get. It's a good sign if you hear more hissing than actual content. 3. Test the transmitter. Once you've found a seemingly clear channel, plug in your FM transmitter and connect your device. Play something with a mix of highs and lows to get a good idea of the clarity. 4. Fine-tuning. If you encounter interference or the quality isn't up to your standards, try moving up or down the dial slightly. Sometimes even a 0.2 MHz shift can make a significant difference. 5. Repeat as necessary. Given that radio station strengths can vary depending on your exact location, even within Portland, you might have to repeat this process if you find your perfect frequency isn't so perfect elsewhere in the city. 6. Apps and websites. Consider using websites or apps designed to help find the best FM frequencies for transmitters in your area. They can provide a good starting point, though nothing beats a bit of manual tweaking. While this might seem like a bit of an effort, remember, finding that crystal clear sound for your road trip playlist or podcast binge is worth the initial setup. Plus, once you've found a couple of reliable frequencies, you can easily switch between them when traveling to different parts of Portland or beyond. So, next time you're gearing up for a drive through the beautiful landscapes of Oregon, or simply tackling the daily commute, remember these tips for finding the best FM transmitter frequency. It just might transform your in-car audio experience.